The 12 Tribes of Israel. Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the 12 Tribes of Israel. If you're new here, welcome. We do Bible studies here. So grab a Bible and join us as we study the Word of God. In Genesis chapter 49, Jacob, who renamed Israel, blesses his 12 sons just before his death. These 12 boys became the foundation of the nation of Israel. But what makes the 12 tribes significant? What was their purpose? And how did they receive their inheritance in the Promised Land? Let's take a look. We start with Jacob's 12 sons. Reuben, his firstborn, was pushed out of line by his brother Joseph. And because of that, he was not given a blessing, but rather a curse. Simeon and Levi were also disciplined by their father because of their violent actions. Judah, however, was told that kingship would come from his line. Dan would be a serpent, Naphtali, a fierce wolf, Gad, a fierce man. Asher would be blessed with food and drink. Issachar would be a hard worker. Zebulun would dwell at the shore of the sea. Joseph would be fruitful and become a great nation. Finally, Benjamin would be blessed with the favor of his father. All of these blessings took place in some form or another in the history of Israel. But let's get back to the main point. Jacob's 12 sons became the heads of the 12 tribes of Israel. More than just being family lines, the tribes are more than that. They are the fulfillment of God's promise to Abraham in Genesis 12:2 that his descendants would become a great nation. Now we know that Abraham had many descendants, but only the descendants of Jacob were considered the children of Israel. As the nation grew, so did the number of people in each tribe. Each tribe then became headed by a leader who led them in the wilderness and into the promised land. In Deuteronomy chapter 33, Moses also blessed the 12 tribes of Israel. He reminds the people of all that God has done for them and encourages them to remain faithful to God. Now, after the Israelites entered the Promised Land under Joshua, the land was divided among the 12 tribes. But before that, the Levites, who were descendants of Levi, Jacob's third son, they didn't receive an area of land, but rather cities scattered throughout the land. Why? Well, the Levites' inheritance was to serve the Lord, specifically to carry the Ark of the Covenant. As they had no inheritance, they were able to travel with the Ark and assist in its transport. When it came time to divide up the land, Judah received the southern lands, which would later include Jerusalem. Ephraim and Manasseh were given the central and northern regions, while the other tribes spread across the east and west of the Jordan River. This distribution of land really shaped Israel's history, both good and bad. It shaped their politics, their borders, and even their struggles with neighboring nations like the Philistines. So what about Joseph? Remember, he had 2 sons, right? Well, his sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, each became the father of their own tribe. This gave Joseph a double portion among Israel. So rather than having one set of descendants, Joseph had 2 sets, making him unique among Jacob's sons. The 12 tribes played a major role in the Old Testament. They were a nation within a nation. Each tribe had its own leader, its own land, and its own identity. Yet they were united as one people under God's covenant. Their history is a testament to God's faithfulness and his desire to bless his people. Now, if you want to know more about the 12 tribes, I encourage you to read through the Old Testament, especially the books of Deuteronomy, Joshua, and Judges. You'll see the tribes come together under God's law and how they were organized. You'll also see their struggles and their victories. All right, let me know in the comments below. Which tribe do you want to learn more about and why? And don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, remember to walk good, talk good, and live good.